We got some really cool keyboards here today to match our current aesthetic of wooden gaming PCs.
And our friends at Womier were nice enough to sponsor this video to send over the WD75 in all the different keycap flavors. This is a keyboard with a real wooden case. It looks absolutely beautiful and will pair very nicely with your all-wood gaming PC, which is a very popular trend right now. And in today's video, we're going to unbox all these versions against the same keyboard but different keycap sets, show you guys what switches it has, give you all a typing experience so you guys can see what it sounds like, looks like, and all the fun stuff we like to do for our keyboard videos here at the Toasty Bros. And yeah, shout out again to Womier for sponsoring this video. Let's not waste any more time. We'll open this thing up and talk about the key specs of this keyboard. Now, this is an 82 key ANSI 75% keyboard with Womier Palm Mint Blizzard switches that are linear switches. It is hot swap, has a 1000 hertz polling rate when plugged in wired. It has tri-mode connectivity with VIA support, which means you have the browser-based software utility. Love to see that. It includes south-facing LEDs with support for Windows and Mac OS, and an 8000 milliamp hour battery for extended use. And the average price point I see this is around 75 to 80 bucks, but because Womier sponsored this video, we have a discount code. Use the link down below, you can save even more money.
Can I use the discount code?
I mean, we can use the discount code if we like it. The wood keyboard thing, pretty cool. I mean, I love wood PC cases. It's kind of a fun trend. So I'm excited to see what the cases look like on these keyboards.
There we go. I was kind of destroying the box. Oh, I'm already excited about this one.
Ooh, this is a fun keycap set.
Yeah, I took a look at all of these and the different flavors you could get ahead of time, and every single one I was excited about. Ooh. This one especially is cool, though. We kind of got a Japanese aesthetic going on here. Oh, dude, I smell the wood.
You smell the wood? Does it smell like
It does.
wood?
It smells like, I think this is walnut.
It's, right. Yeah, it's real walnuts.
Yeah. No, it definitely smells like actual walnut. It's got a very smooth finish to it. Like, you almost wouldn't be able to feel it if you were blindfolded, know that it's wood, but it feels really good. It's heavy too. I think the wood adds some natural weight to it rather than plastic.
And in the accessories box, before we take a look at the switches, you get the following. We have our cable, which is a USB-C cable. We also have a keycap and switch blower, because this, again, is hot swappable. And we have some extra switches included with, I'm assuming, some no slip pads. I don't know if there's any installed by default. There's some replacement ones. So you do get the extra switches, which once again are a linear switch, which nice and smooth, not too bad. Again, it is not Hall effect though, and that's important to mention. Hall effect keyboards are getting very popular in the space, and I do like to see keyboards at this price point come with Hall effect switches for gamers, but I would imagine with the wood aesthetic, gamers aren't the first priority that they're kind of targeting with this, but it is cool that Womier does have Hall effect keyboards as well if you want to go down that rabbit hole. They have a lot of different options.
But yeah, we got some ports here in the back. Well, we have switches and ports. So of course we just got our single USB-C. We have our tri-mode connection option back here with 2.4. We have wired, and then we have Bluetooth, and then you can also change between Windows and Mac. So let's go ahead and see if this thing has some RGBs. It does, look at that.
Nice. I always say with this keycap set, it's not as easy to see, but it's always, I always like to see some sort of backlighting with these keyboards.
Oh yeah, something, just so you can add some flair to it. It is single height, but it's a pretty ergonomic height. And I gotta say too, I was kind of playing with it while you were talking. There is like really not any stabilizer noise.
That's always something we got to look at with these budget keyboards is they can get the switches right, they can lube them up right, they can do everything else, but sometimes the stabilizers are a little bit off, and this seems...
It's got a good acoustic to it with the wood. It's different. I think the wood kind of absorbs a little bit of the sound rather than really reverberating it like these plastic cases.
So we're gonna go ahead and open up the other ones so you guys can see all of them at once, and then we'll do a patented typing test. Of course, Jonah will be typing, and he'll probably do it a way that'll make you all really mad. Isn't that right, Jonah? It's gonna happen. But he'll do a typing test so you guys can hear all these keyboards, see what they sound like, and then we'll do a little gaming on them, just see how they feel for gaming. And all in all, these are some pretty cool keyboards from Womier, and I'm excited to see what the other keycap designs are like. I guess we wanna look at the switch first. Lift her up. Oh, it hot swaps because it came with it.
It hot swapped really good. All right, let's see if I can get this off now. There we go. These keycaps are really cool. They're, I mean, they're thick. And then the
Womier Palm Mint Blizzard switch.
Palm Mint Blizzard switch, and it's Womier branded. It's a box cherry style switch. It's got some shine through right here, some south facing. So looking pretty good. Let's see if we can actually get this back in. Boop.
Beautiful.
It's cool that you can change these out, but I don't know why you would.
Now, of course, it had to be extra. You know, they could have just sent the keycaps for us to try, but I said, can you just send us the keyboards with the keycaps? So thank you, Womier, for obliging. But let's go and open this one up and see which model we have here. This one is that a green? Oh, it's a translucent green.
Very earthy. Very earthy.
That one looks fun. I'll keep everything else in here because everything else is the same, but I want to see what the RGB looks like on that one. Oh, nice. There it is.
South facing, so it is. It was funny, Matt and I almost couldn't see it.
Yeah, where is it?
You can really see it once you are actually using it like a normal keyboard.
I do like this style.
That's really cool.
That is very
emerald, very emerald with wood.
I think the green and the wood color really goes very nicely together.
It's funny that it actually, It's funny how the keycaps do make a difference in sound too.
And lastly, let's open up the other version. Again, I'll make sure on screen here, McAllister, I'll give you the name of these keycap sets. They have very unique names that are not included on the box, I don't believe. Yeah, it doesn't have the keycap set on the box, so we'll be sure to include the name of them on the description here. We'll show you the listing as well, so you guys can decide. And you can buy these on their website and on Amazon, and we have discount codes for both. I think this one's just basic black.
Nothing wrong with that, especially with the wood.
Tough.
That's classy.
It's like a graphite look. Cool.
This feels like a suit. And you know what's really cool about wood in general is I want you to look at all three of these, Jonah. Notice how none of them look exactly the same.
That makes you feel more confident you're getting a real wood product because they're not going to be identical.
And I mean, especially look at the back. Look at the difference in coloration. Like, look how dark this walnut burl is versus like these two over here. So that's what's really cool is you know that each product, you're not gonna have one like any other person.
All right, so let's go into a typing test so you guys can hear how each one sounds, see if the keycaps do make a difference in the sound, so we'll go through all of them, and then we'll get to some gaming and give you our impressions on how they feel. Okay guys, so we're gonna show you guys, Overwatch is ready, we'll play it here in just a second, how to configure the keyboard via VIA. So it is a little complicated to get set up, but what we figured out, and there is instructions on Womier's website on how to do this, is you wanna download the JSON file, and then from there you'll go to the usevia.app, you'll go into settings, show the design tab, and under the design tab it'll have you load that JSON file, and then you should be able to configure your keyboard. So once you do all that, we go back to the configure option, and we do get the options to do macros, we could change the layering, we could also, here's the macro section, so we could build custom macros on M1, M20. I'm wondering where those are located.
You can do up to 4 layers too.
Gotcha, so yeah, there's 4 different layers you can do. You save and load these profiles to the keyboard directly. You can change the lighting on the fly. As you guys can see here, I'm using a solid color right now. I'll go to brightness max. This is just kind of like an orange, kind of red color. So we can change the colors. Ooh, yeah, let's do green. That's kind of a nice green. Look at that, guys.
Cool.
That looks good.
Emerald.
Looking beautiful with the green keycaps, looks pretty nice. So there are a bunch of options you can do for the color, and then as you can see when I just close this out, it's saved that way. Obviously there will be some like on keyboard controls as well if you want to, but having that online software does make things a little bit easier to be able to customize your keyboard, and this would apply to all the keyboards, and we are using the wireless dongle, so you don't need to plug it in directly, but again, your mileage may vary depending on what you're doing, but hey, this is looking pretty good. Software is pretty easy and straightforward to set up.
Another thing that's interesting is with each one of these keyboards, they're different profiles. So like right now, the one that we're using is a cherry profile, we believe. But then like that one that has the really fancy rounded keycaps with the Japanese style, that seems to be more like an XDA or MOA style.
Yeah, so a bunch of different options here, but now it is time to play some games and see how it feels.
All right, we're testing out a competitive title because when you got yourself a good typing and gaming keyboard, you got to get competitive with it. And we're running it wireless, so this is technically the worst case scenario. And I mean, I gotta be honest, it's not a worst case scenario. It is very real time. Like there's no input delay that I can feel. So I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I'm not great at Overwatch, but yeah, I think it's good.
Real pro gamers will definitely benefit from Hall Effect. You'll feel it. Average gamers, you know, you'll feel good knowing you have Hall Effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'll think you can feel it, but you can't. I don't care what anyone says.
So you're getting the aesthetics and the gaming performance to match it up.
Oh!
I need to know, who's playing Overwatch 2? Who's still in the depths of Overwatch?
Yeah, the keyboard feels really good. I mean, honestly, my favorite part is just the look of it. They did a good job like nailing for 80 bucks. You know, the wireless capabilities, really bright RGB, a lot of good customization. You don't have to download any software. So they definitely nailed pretty much everything pretty good on this keyboard. And I don't really have anything I'd change besides maybe offering a Hall effect version if you can.
They nailed the wood.
They nailed the wood.
I'll give a little bit of a run with one of the other keyboards to see how that one feels. But all in all, again, different keycap designs, slightly different layouts, and a bunch of different options to choose from for the WD75. Oh yeah, baby. We are now messing around with this keyboard. Same
You're
keyboard.
using the one that's a different layout.
Yeah, I will say the profile and just the style of these. Okay.
Why do you get people like that?
Apparently I was in the same game and I just jump on and I get people just standing there. The feel of the actual keycaps is different, and it's something I'd probably have to get used to, but it is cool, and it sounds really weird, but it kind of matches the wood vibe. I don't know, these kind of style keycaps really just work for this keyboard.
It feels kind of like, I mean, I think they're going for Japanese, but it feels kind of Hawaiian-like almost for some reason to me.
Yeah, no, this feels good. This sounds good. Again, I'm all for the aesthetics of this, and especially for a wood setup or somebody who just has a very clean, minimal setup where you have a nice wood desk, you have some black accessories, you have this keyboard right there. It's gonna look really dang good in your setup. And for the price, you'd normally think you'd be paying a fortune to get this going, but I was running around with one person right now. You're getting good price performance, just like we've seen with other keyboards. Keyboards are getting more affordable, so now we can see really cool keyboards in that affordable price range as well. But yeah, guys, Womier WD75, cool keyboard. V2 is looking pretty dang good. Let's go ahead and bring all these keyboards back to the set and wrap this video up. That was perfect timing.
We just got done checking out these keyboards, not only in the Vita software that you don't have to download, which is really cool, but we also tested in Overwatch, wireless too, by the way, and I gotta say, I could definitely competitively game on these.
Shout out again to Womier for sponsoring this video. If you want to buy any of the keyboards from this video, whether you're buying it from their website or Amazon, use the links down below. They are affiliate links, and they also are discount codes, so you can save some money on these keyboards. And let us know. The wood aesthetic is very popular in the PC building space. Are you planning on buying one of these gaming keyboards? I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below.
But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
Now, these keyboards will probably end up at PCBros.tech in person, where you can come buy them, and pretty much a lot of the peripherals that you see on the channel end up there as well.
PCBros.tech. One thing to mention, this video goes live at the end of October. We are running a sale right now, 20 bucks off, $500 or more. Go to PCBros.tech to buy a PC today. Use code ToastyBros on checkout if it's not between that time frame to save 3% of your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.